Welcome to Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker. Today is May 27th, day 5 of 7 Days Down with Eugene Porter. What's up, twin?
Man, what's going on, my guy?
Man, I can't call it, man. Another day to get it done.
Man, you better know.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Another day to represent the Most High,
Man,
for sure.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I wanted to jump right in and talk to you about another interesting topic that we were having about you making a decision that
Right.
I think a life-changing decision.
Right.
But I'm just curious about, what brought you to that decision. That you tell everybody what it is. I'm not even going to say what it is. I'll let you say what it is.
Yeah, man. For a minute, man. I've been thinking on stepping back from the game, man, and just living that life that's really effective for my future.
Right.
And from now on into my future, man.
Right.
Kids and nephews and things of that nature. But not just only that, but man, just seeing the devastation of this world, our communities, man. And I've been looking at this thing on TV in Nashville. It's a organization called Gang. G period, A period, N period, G period.
Right.
And all these men was ex-gang members.
Right.
And they all did time and so forth and so on. Different hoods too. They all came together to reach the community.
Right.
And at first I thought it was just a joke, a publicity stunt, or just
Absolutely.
to get money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because something like that happened before.
Mm-hmm.
But once I seen them on TV, and they had these young men and women graduating from high school, and they
making a difference.
Yeah, they giving them their own diplomas from well, not diplomas but certificates for completing their programs.
Right.
So that really touched, but not just that, but man, just being through a lot with it, man, and seeing how my big homies passed away, and how they was living a different life, doing good things. And I'm like, all right, well, if they taught me, they loved on me, school me, make sure I go to school, and so forth and so on, and I see them doing good things. Okay, they never said they were going to get out. They just made a difference.
Right. Well, I mean, when you look at when you look at the reasons behind why most street gangs or organizations, whatever you want to call them, were founded, it wasn't about the hustling and the dope and the killing.
No,
it
really
was
wasn't.
not about this. So, to me, it's not like saying I'm getting out.
Right.
You're representing it as what it was intended to be represented as. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, correct.
And I think a lot of people have a hard time with that because all they know is the gang banging aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? The violence, the killing, the drugs, and so on and so forth. They don't know the origins of it. They know it in word alone, but they never lived the way it was intended to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think a lot of people, when you talk about stepping away or stopping and this and that, for me, it's about being honest about the lifestyle and representing it for what it was intended to be represented. You know what I'm saying? Not hurting your brother, but loving your brother.
Correct.
Real love. And that, again, I don't define love as beating on somebody.
No.
You feel what I'm saying?
And
to make them obey a rule or anything like that, right?
Right.
So what does that look like for you? You said you were thinking about stepping away. What is it? Tell me what that looks like. How would your life change if you did that?
Oh man, shoot. I'm glad that you said that because I see it even when I was at Turner Center to here now. I see by conversing with these young men the impact that I have.
Yeah. I see that too, day to day.
The truth, the love that I give them, the understanding, the laughter, the joking around, all those things, and but not just those things. It's just the whole point of letting them see that, hey, you're worth more than this title. Because look at it, as we know, you get down, and then you come to jail. Who's putting money on your books?
Right.
Who's
Your
coming to
parents
visit you?
probably. Whoever loves you.
Who's coming to write you?
Right.
It ain't the homeboys.
Right.
All right, they probably send some pictures here and there, then got some girls in there and then
Whatever.
hitting up all that stuff.
All
All
that.
right, is that something to say? Hey man, they're for me. Yes. Oh, they taking care of my kid. My big homies was going to see about my daughters. Seeing how they was doing, loving them, going to church with them, so forth and so on, teaching them these things. So for me to pay it back, it's only right to say, hey, let me make a difference. So yeah, it's hard to say what I'm saying. Yeah.
I see the uncomfortableness.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. It's one of those things of this is something that I was living.
Right.
And
right, but what I mean when I say tell me what that looks like, is like
after the fact.
Yeah, if you whatever you want to call it, stepping away, stepping back, you know, whatever you want to call it, right? Like day to day, what does that mean? Will you interact more or less with them, or will you interact with them in a different way? You know what I'm saying? In a more positive way, or will you? What happens when an issue comes up? Where will you be at? Will you participate in that? Will you try to mentor them and talk it down, de-escalate? What does that look like?
The interaction will be different.
Okay.
The conversations will be somewhat the same but different.
Right.
Meaning it won't be of oh yeah, homeboy, man, shoot, man, yeah, even though your homeboy was wrong, man, you need to holler at that man and talk about it and so forth and so on. Those things of that nature. The whole conversation will be different. It's more uplifting and supporting and reasoning than anything else. Now, if something go down, of course, if I'm saying that I'm bagging back, but then when something go down, here I am. I'm in the front line. That's showing them something totally different. Right.
So will you tell them that you're backing up, or will your actions just change?
Oh, most definitely, I'll tell them.
Okay.
Because if you don't let someone know, hey man, this life is not me no more, man. But then something goes on, and they see you over in the corner or shut your door. What you think they gonna think? Oh dang!
Yeah, absolutely.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good right there. Oh, he ain't. Oh, okay. So now they go try to drop down on me. Like, dang, cuz why? So where's you at?
But if you tell them you're backing up, why should they expect you to do anything else?
If you tell them, then their expectation for you to do something, there wouldn't be no expectation.
But if you didn't tell them, I see what you're saying.
Right? Yeah. So it's best to let them know than not let them know.
Yeah, it's best to tell them. Yeah. Let me ask you this: a couple of questions about this that always fascinated me when I was in rotation. Is that, you know, I used to tell brothers, man, I can't tell you how to get your commerce, you know, how to get your money, right? But I would try to educate them on different ways of getting it, legal ways of getting it. You know what I mean? So what are you going to tell your brothers, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to stuff like that? Or do you already try to steer them away from, you know, getting money in an illegal fashion?
I feel the same way that you feel.
Yeah.
The same tactic. But true different situations are always have present themselves with different people. One probably do it because they don't have no support. So
Right.
they want to go rob just to get some money or take somebody pack.
Right.
You know what I mean? So forth and so on. But you also have those that actually sell dope on the street.
Yeah.
And come in with some bread and trying to do their thing. So that's their living. And so my whole approach is that it's a shining light of hey man, even if you listen or not, at least I've shown my willingness to care for you
Right.
on the things that you're doing.
Yeah, planting that seed.
Right. To let you know, hey man, it's a better way. I be telling dudes, hey man, you be doing all this, man, all right, but you got a college course that ain't number $20, and you smart, you know how to add, you know how to read, you're very intellectual, but you want to stay around these dudes and do all this stuff, but it's not benefiting.
Right. But see, you'll be okay. I get that too. But see, how do you explain to the brothers that, and I wanted to say loved ones because I watched what Tookie was saying. That's how.
Right.
But how do you explain to the guys that you're stepping away, but you still love them, and you want the best for them? Do you encourage them to step away? Will you encourage them to step away, or will you encourage them to start going in a different direction? How will you handle that?
How do you encourage